I am Stevie, the store building page turning finished bookworm, and today I get to have the pleasure of interviewing author K.N. Timofeev. She is the author of the Serpant's Coil. And what's cool about this is she is one of the founding authors for fantasy, fitness, and food, which means that she heard my crazy idea and was like, yes, I want to get on the ground floor of this, and we're going to run with it. So if you like this book or it sounds interesting, come join us. We will be reading it as a group in the group. And to make it a little bit more fun, there will be workouts, walking quests, and recipes taken directly from the pages so you can live the book while you read it. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good, enjoying not having to go to work today. So, like, that's always a fun jazz when I get an extra day for the weekend.
Those 3-day weekends are great. So I'm almost finished with the first book. I am hooked. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. last night and really thought about pushing through and decided we had a meeting today, and that was probably not in the best interest of that. But what do you hope readers take away from this book or this story?
So, I was I love fantasy and like I love young adult, but the one thing I was kind of getting tired of it because it's like, okay, you're teenagers, there's like teenagers and then like adults, and there wasn't really anything for that in between period of your life to where you kind of know who you are as a person, which is what young adult typically is finding out who you are. But now you don't know how to fit yourself into society. And so a lot of my characters have a lot of trauma. Some of it is a little bit of a personal trauma, but don't worry, there's therapy. And I really want people to, and my readers to realize that you always have a choice. It may not be the easiest choice, it may not even be a big choice, but you can always slowly start to make the decisions of your life to figure out what path you're on. And it's okay if what you want at one time no longer aligns with who you are. Because for Mira, she I always joke that she starts off as Moana that just wants to run away and have fun because she wants to be free and she wants no connections. And as the series goes on, that kind of changes a little bit because you grow, you meet people, you realize the mistakes of your ways and kind of how you react with things. And I just want people to kind of be willing and able to adjust to their life as it changes.
Oh, I love that. So, as you are thinking about Mira and her journey, what kind of workouts do you think would prepare a reader if they suddenly find themselves sucked into Mira's world?
Some really good calisthenics and cardio in all honesty. There's a lot of running. But self-defense features very heavily in my books and still does. Like I'm getting ready to release book 4 and there is still self-defense stuff being mentioned because the ability to just protect yourself, even if it's just to get away, is very important to me. I'm a veteran, so, like, a lot of the we did a lot of combat, and the sad part is that self-defense against some, was a very big, portion of that. And in today's, climate and world, being able to protect yourself still is very important. And so being able to just even if it's just did you ever watch Miss Congeniality,
Yeah,
where she teaches the seeing
the
method?
nose.
Yeah, even if it's just that to get yourself to a safer place, whether you're a man, a woman, or a child, to me is very near and dear to my heart.
Oh, I love that. So I work in a boxing gym, and a lot of it is the self-defense piece. We have like 3 sections that are just for that. Um,
Yeah.
in fact, if this makes hip thrust more fun, the reason that we have that as our first like self-defense station is because if someone has gotten on top of you, if you do it fast enough, you can hip thrust them up and throw them off. So thinking about this world, self-defense, Mira, the journey she goes through, even some of the other characters, what song do you think reminds you of the series or the characters?
Oh, I have so many. I actually even have playlists for each characters, but I think as a whole, the song that really resonates with me with the series is Legends Never Die. I
Oh, I
can't
love
remember who it's by, but, it's just kinda there because a lot of it dealing with, like, myth and other legends, and then, like, Mira herself is, like, a product of some legends, and so it's just like, yeah, that just kinda worked with it. Plus it's got, like, a good, like, swelling feel to it. I just can't remember
it.
the title of the artist off the top of my head.
It's the song from League of Legends, though, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Google doesn't tell me artist
Yeah.
that plays League of Legends. So
Yeah.
if you search it and you find it, that is the right song. If you want to share with the group as the month goes on, the character playlist
Oh,
gives you some
yeah.
fun to use while they work out.
Oh, yeah, I love it. There are some of the songs actually overlap into the characters because of their connections. So, like, certain romance ones will kind of overlap, familiar ones or similar themes will kind of play over with each other. So yeah, I have a lot of fun making playlists.
I like that. Like he's like making the little like whiteboard with the little things that connect everyone together through music.
Yeah.
Like it's very like
Oh, no,
metaphysical.
no, I'm just kinda, like, vibing when Spotify comes on, and then it's like, "Oh, this will work for this character, and this will work for that character." And if I'm trying to go for, like, new vibes, because there's a new character in book 4, I was like, "Ooh, this one pulls heavily from Russia, so let me pull some, like, Russian songs," and stuff like that.
Oh, I'll have to send you. There's I saw a Russian metal artist in Vegas. I can't remember his name. I just remember that he like plays with a bear, like a real bear, in all of his TikTok videos.
Love that.
All right. What was your favorite part of writing like this book or this book series?
I getting to the scene that finally inspired it all. So, when I first started working on this book, it kind of all came from when I get bored, I used to do, like, a lot of those, like, dress up doll things just to make, like, OCs, and then, like, that's how my stories would kinda develop, and there was one that was a comic, and it was a picture of, like, a guy or one character kissing another character, and the other character was surprised, and one of my least favorite trope thingies of all time is when people who are in, like, stressful situations get into a relationship, so I'm like, "That's not a good foundation. You're just together for the adrenaline." And so all of my stories start off as like movies kind of in my head because I'm a very visual person. And so I very distinctly saw Mira and Caitlin, and he kisses her and she cold clocks him. So finally getting to that scene was so much fun for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't put it into the first book because I was getting too large for my budget for editing services. So I had to move it to the second, but it worked out well because I was able to dig into more of the world building to kind of help flesh out the rest of the story there. But yeah, finally getting to that scene was a lot of fun.
Oh, so now I'm excited. I like anytime somebody like a girl punches someone. Like, if you ever read Zodiac Academy, when she throat punches Max, it is my favorite part of this book series to this day.
Yeah, because he's having, like, an existential crisis, and she's like, "No, you're not a garbage human being. Like, no one can prepare for this mess." And, he mistakes her kindness for interest, and she's like, "Wham! What is your problem? In what way have I ever?" Because I had teetered around for a while of making Mira asexual, but that changed a little bit later on when she met another character. But, just, like, not having that initial any type of romantic interest because 'cause she's got no romance in the first book at all. I don't think so in the second, it's been a while.
I'll let you know. I have 100
Yeah.
pages to go, and then I'll be on book 2. I like the like it's not even like a slow burn. I hate when like the love interest is introduced in the first, and then you have like 3 pages of buildup. I like the like getting to know the character and then meeting the love interest.
Yeah, I don't plan out many of the relationships in my books. I like for them to happen organically. So they all start out with a blank slate of not having a relationship. And then as I write, how their vibes come off. Cause I'm a bit of a planner. So I plan some things, but a lot of times I just kind of vibe it. And so if their vibes are good and okay, cool, we're going to be in a relationship now. So to me, that helps it feel a little bit more organic than forced.
I love that. So, one more question for you. Tell me a fun fact about you. It could be related to books. It could be related to life in general.
Um, mm, oh, fun fact. Well, I don't know. I used to be in the military, so I got to spend a couple of years in Japan, and I don't know. I come from a long line of educators. I'm a special education teacher, so that's a lot of fun. Outside of that, I went to New Zealand and I got to go to Hobbiton. That was a lot of fun. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd, and I absolutely adored going to Hobbiton.
Oh, you're going to love our group. They are all Lord of the Rings fans.
Right, it's one of the best series ever.
All right. So, real quick, we're going to go over this one more time. So, first book in the series is The Serpent's Coil. Books 1 through 3 are out. Book 4 is coming out soon.
December 2nd. I just
December
got
2nd.
the cover for that finalized, and I'm getting the I'll be making a post for that later in the week. And right now everything is being, uploaded, and so I can get fun stuff for it and make sure everything comes out fine printing wise. So yeah. I do have not this week, but next week, you'll be able to sign up for our copies so you can get the fourth book in it as a advanced reader copy for those that want it. And book one is currently free right now, so as like a promotional thing for it. So I'll send you all the links for those, and then you can add them to the classroom.
Awesome. Perfect. So that lines up great with she is the first featured author. So if you want to join the book club, read the book with us, do the workouts, those links are going to be in the description below, as well as links for all of those books, pre-order, come hang out, have fun, read the book. Honestly, it's awesome. Like I said, I was up until like 3 a.m. reading this. Uh, so thank you for being on today. Thank you for being a founding author as well. I am excited to get to work on your workouts. It's like the most fun I've ever had reading a book and like taking notes.
Yeah. No, I love this stuff like that. Like I'm part of like the Valkyrie squad, that came out during COVID, the Court of Silver Flames and all that. And I just love this. And I was like, yes, my book is perfect for this because there's all these training montages in it. I'm down.